Off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle. Green flag is out. We're underway. Down into turn number 1.
Rick Martin working the high line. Colby Fournier with an early look to the inside of the 76, but Rick Martin going to look to carry some momentum through 3 and 4. Off 4 they come for the first one, and Rick Martin by a nose.
Martin setting the pace for by a nose down off the back straightaway. Tomasi trying to hang on down low. They hit 3 and 4. Wheel to wheel at the top of the field. Martin's got the advantage. Tomasi just edged out at the stripe with Fournier sitting third.
Tyler Tomasi doing a good job hanging on and keeping pace on the low side. Still even with the front wheel well. Just edging out now, Rick Martin. Still at the line, going to be Martin again.
A dead heat that time across the stripe. Into 3 and 4 they go. Off the corner, Tomasi looking to lead his first laps. He does that time by. Martin settles in up top as they drag race off at 2. Martin with the advantage.
Great showing by this young man as he keeps pace with the GOAT of Seekonk. Radical Rick Martin around the outside, going to lead that one. That time, the two continue to battle through 1 and 2.
Off the corner they come. Tomasi has not gone quietly as they roll down into 3. Martin was instrumental with Tyler when he started out way back when. They race down across the stripe. That time it's Tomasi at the top of the leaderboard. Martin sliding back just a little bit as Tyler leads it into 3 and 4. Here comes Fournier down on the inside of Martin.
Master versus apprentice, you could say. Tomasi for now prevailing early in the battle for now, but the war is still far from being settled as they stack up just a little bit behind him. Colby Fournier in the 16 now moves to the inside of Rick Martin. Wiggles a little bit sideways, around goes the 16, and we have a yellow flag.
Caution is out for the first time. Colby Fournier gets sent down the front straightaway and the Bandoleros before moving up into the late models. Took a couple of years, got competitive there, made the move up into the pro stocks, and has been running throughout New England. Tonight, he set sail down into turn number 1, setting the pace with Martin on the outside. Third place right now is the 27 of Brightman, trying to work inside Martin as they come off of turn number 4.
Tomasi continuing to find speed in that number 76 pro stock as Rick Martin has to clamber on the outside to keep pace as well as hold off a hard charging to the inside of Mike Brightman now as he consolidates second place. Rick Martin having to settle on back to the outside to hang on for third for now.
Brightman sits second all over the back bumper as they hit turns 1 and 2. Tommy Adams dives to the inside, gets a little bit crossed up, slides up the racetrack. Here comes Pellin down to the inside. Just a little bit of a mistake by Adams, and Pellin is there ready to pounce. He slides up into 4th. Here comes Scully looking for 5th.
They're all mixing up now back behind Martin. Pellin now into 4th. Tom Scully Jr. on the inside of Tommy Adams for 5th now. Mike Brightman, though, searching around, trying to reel in that 76. And boy, has Brightman been a force to be reckoned with so far this season. 2 wins under his belt, other top 3s to boot.
Down into 3 and 4, and a battle right now is for 4th. Scully down on the inside of Pellin. Pellin in the black 12. Scully in the black and green number 2. The 52 of Darling right there to lend his hand in the inside lane as they roll down the back straightaway.
Single file they go just for now. Tomasi continues at the point. Black and blue, 27 of Brightman close in tow. Radical Rick Martin in his Auto Cosmetics. Brightman Lumber, number 14, yellow and blue pro stock, sits there in 3rd. Trouble in turn 4. Kenny Spencer goes around. Yellow flags out.
Second caution of the night at lap number 14.
Battle will resume, this time by Tomasi to the inside, Brightman to the outside.
Looking for the green one more time. We're halfway through this pro stock main event. Tomasi and Brightman drag race down the front straightaway. Mike pushing it hard up on the outside. Tyler pushing it hard on the inside. Scully up into 3rd as they roll down the back straightaway. Side by side. Tomasi gets loose off the corner. Darling goes around off of 4.
Round goes Darling, and yellow flag caution as the field crosses back over. Tyler Tomasi again going to lead us through the restart zone.
Try it one more time off of turn number 4, 20 down, 20 to go. We're back underway. Tomasi and Brightman battling down into turn number 1. Brightman up on the outside, trying to get the edge down the back straightaway. Tomasi keeps tight. Martin settles into the number 3 spot.
Brightman continues to look for speed on the outside, edges out Tomasi at the line. Tomasi still able to turn through 1 and 2 soundly and smoothly, keeps up that momentum, and they do battle through 3 and 4.
Off the corner they come, still door handle to door handle. Brightman continues to hold on with a slight edge. Scully is worked back by the 14 trouble for the 1 of Stampful off of turn number 2. Caution flag is going to come out. But right now we're ready to go off of turn number 4. Brightman on the point to Massey on the outside as they come off of turn number 4. Brightman gets a good start as Scully tries to fill the hole underneath as they hit turn number 1.
Tyler Tomasi now has to hang on to second as Scully Jr. hard charge into the inside, wraps his number 2 car up off of 4, slides up in front of Tyler Tomasi. Tom Scully to second.
Tomasi settles into the 3rd spot with Jennison 4th, Pellin rounding out the top 5, Martin back to 6th, Darling up to 7th now, 24 laps up on the board, and Scully trying to chase down the 27.
Bobby Pellin now looking to put the pressure on the 22 of Jennison. Tyler Tomasi just ahead of him. That's the battle for 3rd place. They come across the stripe to complete another. Pellin with another look to the inside of the 22.
Jennison was able to shut the door both times as Stampful gets loose off of turn number 2, able to keep that car rolling, and the Noah Auto Body machine keeps tight at the top. Brightman settles in at the front of the field, but a hard charge from Tom Scully Jr. right behind as they hit turn number 3. Darling underneath the 14 of Martin.
Oh yeah, just behind them, that battle, side-by-side battle for 4th and 6th. Every time until 1. Jennison just leaves that door open a bit. That time that Dave Darling had enough. He decides to send it, picks off the 12 of Pellin, wants to go after the 22 of Jennison as well. They're even at the line.
That shows how well reserved Dave Darling is. He sat back, he saw the 22 slide up, the 12 back off just a little bit, and he pounced on that inside lane. Picks up 2 spots down into turn number 1. And down and up to 4th goes Darling. 10 laps to go this time by. It's still the 27 of Brightman with Scully all over the back bumper. Tomasi still sits in that 3rd spot right on their tail. Scully gets loose. Tomasi to the outside up to 2nd.
2 car just got pinched a little bit. He tried to get underneath the 27. Ended up having a seesaw, gather it back in. Ultimately cedes 2nd place to Tomasi, but Scully's not done yet. He's now searching for grip to try and reclaim 2nd spot.
From the top to the bottom as he tries to find a run down underneath the 76. And while they battle for position, Dave Darling is closing in the gap. Scully down to the inside of Tomasi, down through 3 and 4. Scully gets a spot. Darling trying to fill it. Doesn't have the run, and he settles in back behind Tomasi, going back to work on the deuce.
Yeah, all this battling up front, allowing Dave Darling to reel these leaders in like they're on a rope. Boy, does it look like that 52 had a NOS button or something several laps ago. He's been able to pick drivers off now the last several laps, and just like that, 52 to the bumper of 76.
5 laps to go this time by Brightman and Scully, 1 and 2. Tomasi has his hands full. He's been able to hold off and race with the best of the best here tonight. Dave Darling, watch him down the back straightaway into 3 to the top, looking for the crossover off of 4. Meanwhile, Scully takes another look to the inside of Brightman, up to the top as they touch.
Scully looks high, now looks low, tries to repeat the move he tried 5 laps ago. Now searching high again through 3 and 4. Brightman, though, with the low line, over under by Scully, has a nose. They swap back and forth. Boy, what a battle at the lead.
Brightman doing everything he can, throwing the blocks at him. So is Tomasi on Darling. 2 laps ago. Watch Scully off of 4, down to the bottom. Brightman keeps that bottom lane. Scully to the outside, down into turn 1. Look for the crossover off of 2. Not there, he settles it in. Darling still working over the 76, and here comes Jennison to the outside. White flag is out.
Scully gonna set up the diamond off the turn 2 once again. No, goes around the outside this time. Down into turn 3 they go.
Off of turn number 4, Scully with a crossover down to the inside to the stripe. Brightman hangs on for the win. Scully finishes 2nd, and Tyler Tomasi, his best career finish for 3rd. Tyler Tomasi climbing out of the car, his first podium finish in the Pro Stocks. Tyler, congratulations. That was a heck of a run out there.
Yeah. I didn't think we were even going to finish top 5. We're just so tight on the bottom, and there was times we cleared the 27 and we drove away, and then yellow would come out, and I was just too tight on the bottom. Dude, that was a show. And then me and Dave, thanks to Dave for not dumping me because I was asking for it, but I either wanted to at least get top 3 or end up in the wall. So,
well, you got the better of the 2 options.
Yeah, you know, more than I could have asked for. We've been struggling with this car. Took big swings at it. Won the heat race. Raced up front this whole race. Almost thought I had a second shot at it when the 2 and the 27 got together, but it wasn't meant to be. But 3rd place, and now we know what we need in this car, and we'll be back for the 150 on Wednesday, and then back 2 Saturdays from whenever the next one is.
I know you got a lot of people you want to thank to get you up on the podium tonight.
Yeah, my spotter, Michael Cooper, Charles, my dad, my mom, Richard Spragues, Ryan Lydham, and Scott Saradinsky, and everyone who helps me. And this beginning of the season wasn't too smooth with Loudon, but thanks to my dad for getting a new car put together, and lucky to even be racing right now, so I'm very happy.
Congratulations, great 3rd place finish for Tyler Tomasi. 2nd place finish for Tom Scully Jr. Tom, you gave it everything you could. Tonight just wasn't the night.
Nah, I'll take a second. We were good. I just needed a little bit more room, but it was fun.
Tough year for you. I know you got some people you want to thank. It's got to feel real good to get back up on the podium.
Yeah. I'd like to thank Woodruff Brothers, Simpson Auto Care, Raps Auto Parts, my crew. Awesome job today. Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Distance Racing Chassis, and everybody that came and supported me today.
Congratulations. Great 2nd place finish for Tom Scully Jr. And how about it? 3rd win of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Brightman. Tonight was a never-give-up attitude up at the front. You and Tyler battled. Every time the caution would come out, you found yourself at the wrong end of it until that last one. You got a great run on the outside.
The car was a missile today. Earlier in the day, we didn't practice. We practiced with our heat race. Had the last week's tires on it. I rolled the dice and said leave them on for the feature because I want to try and save tires for this whole playoff system we got. It never plays out. Halfway through the race, I was crying like a little girl to my daughter spotting for me, saying we probably should have put stickers on tonight because we could have won this, and here we are in victory lane with old tires. I never pulled anything like that off. I never had a car this good before. Jimmy Kuhn, Nat Chevatone, I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you so much.
Tell us about those battles for the lead between you and Tyler, and then between you and Tom.
It's Tyler. Listen, he gets a lot of flack. He's a young kid coming up in pro stocks, holding his own wheel to wheel, gave me room, battled, banged. That's battling for the lead. You're not battling for 6th or 7th. Take my hat off to him and his father and Scoots and that operation. They put together a real good car tonight. Tommy probably had a little better car than us. We were on the bottom. I didn't want to give up the bottom with old tires. I'd go to the back like a freight train. You can't predict it much, but that's how it ended up being. Tommy raced me as clean as can be. I can't thank him enough.
Pretty exciting weekend. Your brother went in last night, and here you are, victory lane.
You can't. My dad said it last night. He says, your brother did it tonight. He laid it out for you tomorrow. I said, listen, all the Brightman luck might have got used up last night. I'll see what's out there. But we pulled it off, and what a year. I can't put into words. I'm still a nobody surrounded by great sponsors and great people. All these people here and all my sponsors on my car. I can't thank them enough.
Well, go ahead and thank them.
Down Home Fence, the boys in turn 3 and 4. Bro Roofing, he's been with me since I started. I apologize. Leach Auto Body, Parker Professional Driving, CMSC, Bob Batello, RGB. I wouldn't be here without him. He took the chance on me 12, 15 years ago and we're still here together. Richard Sprague Performance, RLS. Snap-on Tools by Carlos Mateus. High Tech Automation Solutions. Wayne and Susie. Quality Fruitland, LH Belanger and Sons, and American Racing Tires for giving us great tires. Thank you, Billy Galloway. Oh, ATG Truck. Without all the ATG Truck team, Kevin and Jill and all them, wouldn't be where we are either. Thank you.
Congratulations. 3rd win of the season. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? A round of applause for our top 3 tonight. 3rd place to Tyler Tomasi. 2nd place